Hey guys, welcome back to Snobby Beer Reviews. I am Max Bang as always, and we've got a beer that qualifies, I think, as a big old stankin' beer. This is Devil Dancer by Founders Brewing Company. It is a whopping 112 IBUs, and it is 12% alcohol by volume. According to the bottle, it is a triple IPA, and I like Founders because they like to make these ridiculously huge, freaking massive beers. According to the website, it is dry hopped with a whopping 10 varieties of hops. If you don't know what dry hopping is, it's when they, after the fermentation, it's when they put hops straight into the to the beer before they carbonate it and everything like that. And all it does, well, I shouldn't say all it does, but what it does is it creates the hop aroma and a little bit of the hop flavor. But mostly, the only reason you want to dry hop is for the aroma, which is a huge part of the flavor, the perceived flavor of IPAs. Okay, for the appearance, when I poured this, it had that, you know, like some of the thicker beers, you can just kind of tell by looking at it when you pour it that it's a thick beer. And this was definitely a thick beer, and I can already smell it, but we'll get into that. But it's kind of a reddish, orangish, you know, brownish color. Pretty cloudy, not too see-through. It's got a one-finger head, kind of that khaki color. Looks like it's going to be sticking around for a while. I mean, this is 12% alcohol by volume, so and actually quite, you know, it's not overbearing, but there's a good amount of bubbles coming up. I can see in the in my snifter here. It's funny because I can smell it just right here. I don't even have to get my nose in there, but big amount of malt in this. It's got really big sweetness, not a lot of hop aroma in this, and I'm wondering if that's just because it's almost a year old. Considering this is a triple IPA, 112 IBUs, and it's dry hopped with 10 different hop varieties, I don't smell nearly as much hops as I would expect. Lots of fruitiness, especially dark fruits, kind of like plum or something like that in the smell. Oh man. Oh wow. I'm sorry. This is crazy. As far as the mouthfeel, this is just bonkers. I mean, it's very thick. I mean, this is barley wine thick. You know, this is like that syrupy type of, you know, heavy beer thick. Not a lot of carbonation. Definitely warming, and it definitely hangs around in your mouth after you take a sip. As far as the taste, I've been kind of giggling as I taste this because this is just bonkers of a beer. I mean, this is by far one of the craziest beers I've ever tasted. I'm not just making this up. This is the entire process that is happening. You take a sip, you get this big, huge amount of maltiness, you kind of move it around in your mouth, you start to get the bitterness, you swallow, you get this huge bitterness, which kind of hangs around for a few seconds. Then you get sweetness, and no, I'm not making this up. You get sweetness once again, and then bam, like 5 seconds after you swallow it, you get huge bitterness, and that's crazy. Like the nose, there's that kind of dark fruit flavor in this, and there's a lot of like citrus. All right, the score for the Devil Dancer, I have to go with a 5 out of 5 on this, and I was not expecting to give that high of a score. Founders, once again, gets a 5 out of 5. This is the second beer that I've given a 5 out of 5 to from Founders. It's only the third beer that I've ever given a 5 out of 5 to, so let me know what you think of the Devil Dancer. I will definitely be picking this up again. I love this beer. Crazily complex. Like I said, let me know what you think. You know what to do. Grab a beer, leave me a comment. I will see you next time.